can I do 2 knee dominant lifts like a back squat and a rear foot elevated split squat in one session? So the answer to that is it depends, because some people can handle that volume, and then some people would crush themselves with that volume. The other thing is, what are your sets looking like? Because you might be able to handle 2 or 3 sets of a back squat and then 2 or 3 sets of a rear foot elevated, or you could just double down on one of those. You can say, I'm going to do 8 sets of a back squat. Maybe I'm going low rep, I'm going 3 reps. I can do 8 sets of 3. Then I probably don't need to move on to a rear foot elevated, especially because I no longer have time in that workout because I just did 8 sets. So you can double down on one of those knee dominant lifts, and then you don't have to do as many. Or it also depends on personality type. Some people get really bored doing that. They need a wide variety of exercises. Then take your back squat sets down to 2 to 4. And then you still have room in your workout for rear foot elevated. Also, rear foot elevated isn't always knee dominant. Just because it's a squat pattern, people categorize it as knee dominant. The muscle that is the most sore the next day after rear foot elevated is the glutes for most people, and then adductors, even like sometimes proximal hamstring, and then probably quad. So it's not super knee dominant. So sometimes those can complement each other really well. But the other thing is, like, I personally, me at 33 years old, I wouldn't do 2 knee dominant lifts. Maybe at 20, but your recovery capacity is just much less in your 30s. And, if I spend most of my time jumping and running and cutting, doing the things that really, really matter for athleticism. So I don't have much room for 2 knee dominant lifts after I go out and I do all this jumping and playing basketball. So for me, I'm going to do 1 knee dominant lift a day, and I'll do that 2 to 3 days a week. And that's as much as I can handle. If I wanted to jump less and play less, then yeah, I could handle 2 knee dominant exercises. Shoot, I could probably handle 3. If I progress the right way, I could probably handle 4 or 5. It doesn't matter, as long as I progress the right way, but it just wouldn't be a benefit to me. It would be a waste of time. And my athleticism would be trash because I removed the thing that actually mattered, which was running, jumping, cutting, and playing sports.